Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys just enjoyed that Halloween intro because it did take a lot of work. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I will be posting every single Saturday. There's 3 more Saturdays, look at my calendar, the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th. But anyways, today's video is going to be DIY room decor you guys can do in your house. These are actually really simple DIYs. Most of them I had the stuff and half of the other things you have to buy. So anyways, please like this video if you guys like this video. Comment down below what other videos you guys want me to make. Subscribe down below if you guys haven't already, which you really should be. And anyways, let's just get right into today's video. So the first DIY I'll be making is adding this pumpkin to my room. This is a very easy DIY and requires no artistic ability. So the second DIY I'll be adding into my room is this candle, and it smells really good. Even if you can't light a candle in your room, it's still really good to smell and just have in your room. So the third DIY I'll be making is this DIY mason jar fairy light container, I guess you can call it. And all you guys need for this is pretty simple, mason jar and fairy lights. I got the mason jar and the fairy lights at Michael's. For fairy lights were $20. They do get a little pricey. I did not realize that, but I still got them. And the mason jar was $2 at Michael's. So all you guys are going to need to do is unscrew the fairy lights out of their little holder. And it did take me a little while to do this. You just have to unwind it. So this step did take me a little while, but once you get used to it, then it actually takes a fewer amount of time. So when you're done unraveling the fairy lights, you can turn them on. I did need batteries, so that did take me a little while because I was like, why aren't they working? And I said, oh, there's a battery. So you just stuff them inside your mason jar, and then after that, I kind of just hid the battery, as you guys can see at the end. I twisted on the lid, and it is ready to go. So the fourth DIY I did was just change up my computer back screen. If you guys don't have a computer, that is perfectly fine. You can use the same with the phone. All I did was search up fall, and these just popped up. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. The fifth DIY that I did was this leaf garland. All you're going to need is some wire or string and some leaves I got from Michael's, if you guys don't know where to get those from. So the first step is really simple, but might take you a very long time. You get your wire that you have from home. It's totally fine if you don't. You could just get it at Michael's for probably like $3 or $4. And you make sure it is the right size. And this one did take a while, but it really turned out at the end really nicely. And this is a very important step because this shows you how much leaves you need to put. And the next step is probably the hardest because, well, for me, because I got these little like vines of leaves, so I had to cut them off individually and then put them on. As you guys can tell in this long time lapse that I thankfully stopped for you guys after a couple of minutes, but it did turn out very good. I know this one is the longest, but trust me, it is really good. And then you want to hang it and you are all set to go. So the last DIY I'll be making for you guys is this fall leaf canvas. All you're going to need is some leaves, of course, a canvas that I got from Michael's. I'm going to use some glue, a paper plate, and also a paintbrush would probably be a good use. So the next thing I did was unbox my canvas, and then I started like figuring out where my leaves would go. And I figured that I would do 4 on each because that looked the best. I don't know, you guys could do maybe 3. Because I felt like overlapping them didn't look good, and I ended up not even using the glue, but it still turned out really good. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more, make sure to subscribe down below, like this video, because I don't know if you guys remember, but in the beginning of the video I did make an intro and I'm posting every Saturday, so please give me some credit by liking this video. Make sure to follow my Instagram at Zachary.k.13. Follow my dog's Instagram. I'll show you guys some pictures, and their Instagram is a small THOOOOO. And that's all I have to say for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be coming out Saturday. Bye!